Here's how to test the ignition coils on the wiring harness to see which one is the guilty and the faulty one. If it is the ignition coils itself or the wiring harness is the cause of the problem. Or the problem could be deeper than that. It could be in the powertrain control module. Car computers, they have transistors. In some of those they may have drivers, which is responsible for both in the injectors and the ignition coils. But back to the ignition coils, what you have to do is to do the swap test to find out if the faulty ignition coil works in another cylinder. It means the ignition coil is not the guilty one, and you have to move forward and check the wiring harness. Take the ignition coils out and hold it against the engine. If you hear that clicking sound, that electrical sound, there's nothing wrong with it. If you don't, there's a problem. Set your multimeter to 20 volts and put your black probe on the negative terminal on the battery, and on this we have this red wire, and it should give us 12.6 almost. That's okay. Probe on the positive terminal on the battery, and on the opposite side of the power feed wire we have the negative, and it should also give us around 12.56 volts. And you can use a diagram to find the wires, which is which, or you can just test it by finding the pins one by one, and it should give you. To find the 5 volts, we have to let the car run and see if there's any 5 volts on the car. And fortunately it is. It gave us 5 volts. The last remaining wire is the signal wire. You have to put the black probe on the negative post of the battery and test the signal pin with the red probe. Set your multimeter to megahertz, and as you see, it gave us some readings. That's what we could look for. So far, so good. We did not find any fault in those components which we tested. We have a few places which we have to look for the culprit, see if they are the cause of the misfires or not. Which one of them is the injectors and the other one is wiring harness of the injectors. See if the ECU, the electronic control module, the car's computer/brain is faulty or not.